Hey everyone, it's Julie,
Hey Richie.
and welcome to Q&A. And Richie has a topic for me this time, so ready, set, go.
Okay, as we all know, it's coming up on Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to ask Julie, maybe not necessarily what her favorite movie is of all time and why, but maybe her favorite Halloween movie, scary movie of all time, and then also favorite actor and actress.
This is gonna lead up to something.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
You just have to pick a good movie or you'll have to leave.
Oh, oh, you're nice. How sweet. Oh, favorite Halloween movie. Well, every year I try to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas, but I don't know. Does that qualify as a Halloween movie or a holiday movie?
I was thinking about referring back to the audience and asking our subscriber if they think it's a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie. I just, for the first time 2 years ago, saw The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I thought it was really well done.
Mm-hmm.
It's really amazing what people can make when they're not destroying themselves.
Yeah, I really love it. It was really good. It's sort of like an actual Halloween movie. If I had to pick, that it would probably definitely be the movie Halloween that I can think of right now, the original one with Jamie Lee Curtis, because the way that it was filmed and with the fact that it's just, I think they pictured true evil like pretty well. Like, obviously in real life you shoot a guy 6 times, he's gonna die. But I mean, I don't know, I just really liked it. It still scares me a lot. Even though I know what's gonna happen, so I
Even
guess
though, even though you know movies are not real,
yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean,
that Michael Myers isn't. Wait, what was that? And you know about that mask? I'm sure lots of you know Michael Myers' mask was William Shatner. It was a Star Trek mask.
yeah, I think he said something like that.
Yeah.
That's
They spray painted it, and then for the second movie, I think, I'm sure you'll correct me if I'm wrong, they the mask was stored under not John Carpenter, but the female that worked on it, Deborah.
I don't know.
Anyway, she stored it under her bed, and it kind of got a little messed up. So they had to redo the mask. It wasn't exactly the same as I remember.
Yeah, I do remember it being a little bit different in the sequel.
Yeah.
So
And it was also her hand as well that picked up the knife in the movie. Deborah.
let's see.
No, sorry. She worked on like The Fog and Halloween. She worked with John Carpenter a long time, but
Behind the scenes.
she's passed away unfortunately. John Carpenter's made obviously a ton of great movies.
Yeah.
They Live, The Fog, the one that they were on Mars. Okay,
It's Hugo, everybody.
that's Hugo, kitty cat. Let me see here. I'm sure some of you are just screaming. I know what the answer is. So Halloween, then Halloween 2 picks up the same night,
Yes.
even though it was made a few years later.
Yes, and she's in the hospital. Jamie Lee Curtis is in the hospital, correct?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, it picks up directly after that. And I think Halloween 2 is probably my favorite one out of the Halloween series.
Why?
Why? Wow. Mind blown.
Nobody's asked him that question before.
I like that it's in a hospital. I like a lot of the characters.
You like the
There's a hot tub scene. Spoiler. Hot tub scene where Michael Myers boils somebody in the hot tub.
I don't remember that.
Like holds their face down in it and it burns their face off. And that happened in another movie we watched, but it wasn't a hot tub.
It was
a
a
fryer.
Yeah, it was.
What was that? That was
Sleepaway Camp.
Sleepaway
Return
Camp.
to Sleepaway Camp. The Yeah, it was supposed to be like the sequel from the original. No, from
Yeah,
the
it was supposed to go like Sleepaway Camp and then that one.
Yeah.
So skipping the second and third one with, which I thought were hilarious. We gotta watch Sleepaway Camp and do some reviews of those.
Yeah, and Troll 2.
Everybody out there in the world should see Troll 2. It's like a virus that people share and spread everywhere. It's worth it though.
It's amazing.
Deborah Hill. Deborah Hill is her name.
That does sound familiar.
And John Carpenter. And Deborah Hill died at 54. That sucks. The Fog, Escape from New York, Escape from LA, Halloween 2. And then she was in a movie, or she wasn't in a movie, but she also worked on, hold your breath, Clue.
Oh,
which I think
really?
was really awesome.
The movie?
Yeah. Did I mention They Live earlier?
I think so.
Okay, because that's like one of my favorite John Carpenter movies.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
So, favorite actor and actress too.
Okay. If I had to pick a favorite actress, off the top of my head.
Ghosts of Mars. Sorry. Ghosts of Mars was the Martian movie.
Oh, okay.
And it has Pam Grier in it, who asked Natasha Henstridge from Species something about which way should we go, and Natasha Henstridge says straight, and Pam Grier says that's too bad because she's a lesbian character. Okay, favorite movie or favorite actress. Actress.
Okay, let me think. Okay, I had somebody picked out. If I had to choose off the top of my head, right now at this very minute, I think it would probably be Kate Blanchett, because she has this haunting elegance about her that I just find fascinating. And she's just, I have never seen her do anything bad at all, whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
There's just, she really jumps out at me.
And actor? I guess also, what's your favorite Kate Blanchett movie?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. It's hard to choose a favorite Kate Blanchett movie because almost everything is so good.
The Gift, that's one.
Yes, that one.
I haven't seen
really
it, but it's
good.
on Hulu. I almost clicked on it last night.
It is really good. I love that movie. I have that movie.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. Another movie that's also really good that she did recently is Carol.
Carol?
Yeah.
I can't think of any of her movies that I've seen.
And she was also in the new Cinderella remake. She was the evil stepmother. And I actually felt empathy for her too in that one. I don't know, Kate Blanchett, if you're watching this, I don't know if you did this on purpose, but about trying to be slightly empathetic for your character, but it was there. It was really good.
She was in Indiana Jones and the Crystal
Yes.
Skull. Was she the bad woman?
Yes, she was the one with
Okay,
the
now
hair.
yeah, I really like her in that.
Yeah.
Okay. And the shipping news, I saw that a long time ago.
I have not seen that one.
Wow.
Shipping news.
So actor.
Actor. I guess I really love, I like Russell Crowe in a lot of things, but there's a couple things a couple stories I don't like him in, so I don't know if he's absolutely my favorite, but I do take a double take every time I go, oh, Russell Crowe. So I don't know if that qualifies as a favorite, but
Beautiful Mind, right?
yeah. Beautiful Mind, Cinderella Man.
Gladiator.
Yes, Gladiator. And
But 300, or that was somebody
no,
else?
that was Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
It was not Gerald Depardieu.
Gerard Butler is in
Depardieu. What was that? Captain Ron, I think he was in that. I could pick up the phone, but
Captain
it's a foot away.
Ron.
Have you ever heard of that?
Captain Ron? Yes, I know Captain Ron.
I think he was in
Russell. Kurt Russell's in that one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
With the eye patch and the red Speedo.
So Russell Crowe, Kate Blanchett, and Halloween's your favorite movie.
Yes.
Horror. What's your favorite real movie? And how many times have you watched it?
Favorite? So far that I know, like, I mean, I used to say that The Sound of Music was my all-time favorite film of all time, but I've gone through so many changes in my life recently, and I find seeing things so much more differently, but I think I'll just stick with The Sound of Music for right now, because it's like a close tie between The Sound of Music, Titanic, or you go, it's two chick flicks, I guess, are top of my list. I don't know, I really love Sucker Punch. I dissed that movie when it came out. When it first came out, I was like, that looks so terrible and so sexist. They got girls in short skirts and they're, trying to sex this whole thing up and all this. And then I watched it and I was like, oh my gosh, mind blown. I liked it better than Watchmen because it was from the same guy who did The Watchmen.
Yeah, Watchmen was all just about a big crotch on the screen.
I liked Sucker Punch way better, even though it bombed terribly. There's just so much depth to it.
So I guess I wasn't thinking of Captain Ron for Gerard Depardieu.
Like, who's Gerard Depardieu?
Some actor, a French actor, but he does, he did a big movie. I think it was back in the early 90s, but he did Uranus back in 1990. Green Card. My Father the Hero, maybe that was it. In Conquest of Paradise, who had Sigourney Weaver in it, who is, by the way, my favorite actress. Really not just like my favorite, she's like the best actress in the world. Present company excluded.
Aww.
She's just pretty amazing. I could talk for 4 hours about the movie she was in. Back in high school, I made a Sigourney Weaver periodic chart. So all her movies were categorized like the periodic table of the elements.
That's cool.
Yeah, so like the Ice Stormium, The Year of Living Dangerously, Death in the Medium.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I actually have one of her movies saved on my Netflix list. It's it has Harrison Ford in it, I think. Is it Harrison Ford? I don't know.
Let me see here.
It's
Working Girl?
Yes, Working Girl.
Yeah, that was a real good one. That one had I think Meg Ryan is Melanie Griffith, who is Tippi Hedren's daughter. Who who Tippi Hedren is?
Sounds familiar.
She was one of Alfred Hitchcock's actresses. She was in two of them. She was in The Birds and she was in Marnie.
The Birds, yeah.
And I haven't seen Hitchcock, but I do know from what she says that he came on to her a lot. And she didn't really appreciate it. But it's only one side, so I don't know the other side. But
yeah, the movie Hitchcock with Anthony Hopkins is actually really good.
Oh, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Does it talk about how he...
Yeah, like, it has to do with the relationship between him and his wife. And she knows about his obsessions with his leading women and all this other kind of stuff. And
he seemed to go after blondes quite a bit.
yeah. He had a blonde obsession. But she actually had a lot to do with making Psycho, his wife.
Really?
Yeah. It all came down, even the music.
Did she write it?
No, she helped, like, at least how they showed it in the film was she helped, like, kind of pick it out, like, okay it, and stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure they thought that was pretty gory back then. Seeing the blood in the shower, and now look where we're at with people getting their heads cut off.
Yeah, the funny thing of what they actually had that in there, like, this, he battled with this censorship company, and it was hilarious because they were upset. One of the things that they had a problem with was the the toilet scene where she's dumping the evidence down the toilet, and they usually didn't show toilets back then. So it's the fact that he was showing a toilet.
Nobody used the toilet, nobody had sex, and yet there were still children being born.
I know, it's amazing. Mm-hmm. Okay, favorite horror movie of all time. Your turn. Go.
Favorite horror movie?
Yeah.
I had a feeling you were going to ask me. I don't
Well,
know
you
if I-
asked me, they get to find out.
Well, sci-fi would be Aliens, but horror film.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something else while I think. 'Cause I don't want the audience to be like. I don't want our subscriber to be really bored.
Did you know that the scene in Alien was kind of improv with the whole chest thing?
Oh, where they didn't tell the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was.
They just had to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool. I think that gives you more of a
It
realistic.
was just like, what's going on? What's wrong? Because I mean, everyone was like, what's wrong? What is it? You know, thinking a guy's actually choking, and then pop. That part was actually pretty creepy.
Right.
And then it scurries off, and it's ugh. That's the worst part about Alien for me is like when the thing attaches to your face, where it's like
Yeah, the face
hiding.
hugger. I have a stuffed animal face hugger, and I put it on top of a popple, and I took a picture of it.
Oh.
Darn. Favorite. Name some scary movies.
There's the Nightmare on Elm Street. Scary movies, which I haven't seen. I haven't seen any of the Nightmare on Elm Street films. Though I know Johnny Depp dies in the first one.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah, in the first one. That was his breakout role. He was like on the bed, and then it like sucks him down. I remember seeing the clip or whatever, and then blood shoots up to the ceiling.
Oh, you're thinking. Yeah, you're talking about Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I was confusing that with Friday the 13th for a second. I was thinking, that's Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, and then there's Friday the 13th.
I really like Piranha. That's a horror movie. Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm. The original one.
From like 1980.
I tried watching the remake, and I just couldn't get through it. It looked too much like a stupid porno with a bad plot.
Yeah,
It's
which
like-
a lot of horror movies
Well, this was worse than.
are.
It wasn't
I
even
like
scary.
the title, Pumpkinhead. I think that's a cool title.
Trick or Treat.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Cat's Eye was really good.
I still want to watch Nightbreed with you. I haven't watched it yet. It's on Netflix.
Nightbreed.
Yeah, it's this guy goes and I think he hides out in a cemetery or something, and then like all these serial killers who are dead or something are there. Or it looked really creepy.
I would
I don't
say my favorite horror movies are maybe Creepshow or Tales from the Dark Side. I really like Creepshow, about the woman in the Mercedes, and she keeps driving by this hitchhiker, and every time he gets closer and closer. Have you seen that? Okay, I'm going to show her that when this video is over. It's only like a 20-minute clip. That's
Oh, is
probably
it
my
like-
favorite.
It's a bunch of stories in one.
Yeah,
type of thing.
yeah. I like that kind of stuff, like Cat's Eye, Creepshow, Tales from the Dark Side.
I have seen 2 out of the 3, I think.
Tales from the Dark Side, one of
That's
them.
the one with the voodoo doll, isn't it?
No, that's Trilogy of Terror.
Okay. I think we have seen Tales from the Dark Side though. Oh wait, yeah, because that had the bat thing, right?
The
Yeah.
Gargoyle.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I watched that.
That is. I wish that was a full movie like
Mhm.
that one thing, but that's probably one of my favorite horror things ever. Rae Dawn Chong is in that. She was also a Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Have you seen Commando?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll have to think about my favorite that I just can't live without, but definitely those 3-part movies.
Do you have a favorite movie ever?
Aliens.
Aliens. The second one?
Yeah.
James Cameron
Mhm.
directed that one? Yes. And that's the one with the little girl.
Yep, Newt.
Newt.
Rebecca Jordan, 2nd grade. Carrie Henn, I think, played her.
Hmm. That's the one where the thing is running around in that little operating room, right? Type thing.
Yeah, they get locked in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the medical lab.
Worst scene ever. Oh. No.
She's pulling it away, pulling it away, pulling
Yeah.
it away.
Yeah, if that's like one of the worst scenarios, that's like up there with Dolls. That's like no.
You saw my Talking Tina video on Instagram.
Yes, I did see your Talking Tina Instagram video.
Talking Tina, of course, from Twilight Zone.
Mm-hmm. Yes, with the one eye. I'm Talking Tina.
I mean, she technically has two, but she like winks. That's creepy stuff.
Where were you at?
Huh?
Where were you at? Another
Flea market, yeah.
Yeah.
Find a lot of fun stuff at the flea market. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Let's see. Favorite actor?
Actor?
Yeah.
I like Leslie Nielsen a lot, Chevy Chase, but I don't know if you call them I mean, they are actors, but they mostly do funny stuff.
That's acting.
Okay.
It
Right.
doesn't have to be like,
Serious.
look at thy brow.
Right, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so you can have like anybody.
Even though I really like horror movies, I like comedies that are just silly like that, so.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Leslie Nielsen's probably my favorite actor. Naked Guy movies, Wrongfully Accused.
I still have the first one to watch.
We're
I'm watching them backwards.
in reverse.
In reverse. I watched the third one and then the second one, and I still have the first one. So,
We'll take care of it.
yeah. I have a list, apparently, I need to get to. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want to ask us any questions or you have any comments, don't forget to comment below and subscribe, like, share, whatever. We'd like to hear from you. Have a good night.
Thanks, guys. Bye.